There have been talks circling around the MMA community right now, and I don't really know why, because it's about the ESPN deal with UFC, and that's not done until 2025, but I guess we're kind of getting there, but everybody's been talking about it, so I want to give my 2 cents on it, and I'd love to hear what you think afterwards. Before we get into the video, I do want to say hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I'm your guy with too many YouTube channels. Let's talk about UFC and ESPN. So, long story short, I love the ESPN deal. I don't know how most people feel about it because it's not something that I really talk about with anybody. I absolutely love that we have a UFC event essentially every weekend because, the deal is to put on a certain amount of fight cards, right? Or a certain amount of events. I love it. I absolutely love it. As somebody who watches the early prelims, as somebody who watches the prelims, I get to know these fighters. All the fights are super exciting to me. Even the cards that people say suck, they are exciting to me because I watch all of the events. And I want to make a whole separate video talking about that and why you should watch the prelims, so you get to know the fighters, stuff like that. But I love how the UFC has been operating lately. And I really don't want it to change because there's been 2 right now. And the first one was Fox Sports 1. And now we have ESPN Plus. With the future of the UFC and what they've talked about it just very, very little. And of course, price being the ultimate factor on deciding whether or not they want to re-sign with ESPN. But the idea being floated around at the UFC is that they could broadcast events on multiple networks. I don't know if that would have the same, the same amount of events, or you could potentially have more events. I have absolutely no idea how that would work. But it's an interesting thought. The whole point is I'm a tad worried about it because I love the way that the UFC is structured right now. It's never been a better time to be a fight fan. And obviously the ESPN deal is working out. I understand 2020 probably had a little bit to do with that, but the UFC just had their best year of all time. And it was by far. I don't remember the number off the top of my head, but they are coming off their best year by far. And UFC is only getting better and better and better. Stars are being pushed again. Conor McGregor's coming back. The UFC is in a really good spot right now, and I really like the way that they've been operating with ESPN. I like the times of the fights. I like who's on the card. I like everything about it. I just don't want it to change. And it is better than Fox Sports 1, but am I wrong in saying that everything's perfect? This is where I'd love to hear what you guys think down below. Please let me know. 2025 is a little bit of a while away, so we can still enjoy UFC as it is right now. But it's an interesting idea, like I mentioned, where they could just sign with pretty much anybody or sign out to have events over multiple platforms. I don't really know how that would work. If I had to guess, though, since the UFC is coming off their best year ever, they're obviously getting a lot of viewership. So if I had to guess, I would say that they end up re-signing with ESPN, especially because ESPN is such a good platform, But I'll leave it up to you guys. Quick video today, but I want to know what you think. Let me know what you think about the ESPN deal down below. What would you like the UFC to do next? And would you like them to re-sign? Let me know what you think down below, guys. And thank you so much for watching. On the screen right now, you will have 2 fantastic Clenbat videos for you to watch. If you want to continue watching the video, watch them because I like having you here. I'll see you there, guys. Take care.